So based on the information that we received yesterday, the superiors at Orwell, they have put Goldfells as a target person. So we're going to be looking into Goldfells here today. See if there's anything interesting. We do have the new arrest case of Cassandra. Now let's go back to user Goldfells on the Thought website here, because we can add a profile picture to Goldfells. We can also look at his entry here. So he knows about the song The Thoughts Are Free. We knew that, but we can now add it to the database as we're collecting information on Goldfells. He immigrated to the nation in 1993, and he is the owner or creator of the blog, the Thought activist blog. So it looks like Goldfells here recruited a couple of his students. He also mentions the demonstration at Freedom Plaza, where the officer got beat by Cassandra. And it looks like he's halting his active engagement in the group, according to that. And his students are from Stelligan. So we'll throw Stelligan in here, that's probably useful, because that's where the second bomb just exploded. So we do have a little bit of conflicting data here. This is, as far as I can tell, is regarding the incident with the cop at the Freedom Plaza getting beat up, saying he feels responsible for it, and they let themselves consumed by anger. I don't know, I'm not sure why this is a conflict, to be honest. But I'm gonna throw this piece of data in here. Looks like we have a bit of a conversation. Cassandra Watergate speaking to her lawyer now, / boyfriend. Obviously it's a very one-sided conversation, as Cassandra is currently arrested. Just talking about how he should have come over last night, about the client. So we're just on the Stelligan University website here. Based on Goldfells here, it looks like he might be a lecturer at Stelligan, because he had students, he recruited his students, he said, and his students were from Stelligan. So if we look at possibly the courses. Note this course is currently unavailable due to the representative Professor A. Goldfells having retired. So if we look at Professor A. Goldfells, there we go, we've got a name, Abraham Goldfells. Alright. He accepted professorship in the field of media ethics at Stelligan, and he retired in fall 2016. So based on the fact that Goldfells mentioned that Thought held 3 demonstrations, one at the Freedom Plaza, which had a bombing, and one seemingly at Stelligan, which had a bombing, or at least Stelligan is closely related to the group here, the Thought. We might be looking at preventing a 3rd bombing, hopefully, if we can find enough information here. And so it looks like Goldfells was previously from Germany, as he was a journalist at a German newspaper. And it looks like he has published a book which is named after the song, The Thoughts Are Free, a modern time declaration of independence towards mass surveillance. So he's definitely involved in protesting surveillance. Alright, we should definitely take a look here at alumni, see if we can find any students that served under Goldfells here. So we actually have a university class attendee list here. We know he retired in fall 2016. So if we look at the summer semester 2016 media, we want Professor Goldfells. So another name has cropped up here, Juliet Carrington. We know that name from before. So we're going to serve that into Orwell here. So we can now also investigate Juliet Carrington, as well as Cassandra and Abraham. Another name that cropped up was Harrison O'Donnell, who was also a little bit angry about surveillance. He was also involved in the class as well. He was only a guest in the class, but we have linked him into this little net of people we are investigating now. So we're going to take a look here at Juliet's timeline, see if there's anything interesting here. We got a whole bunch of birthday and all that kind of good stuff. She's into guitar, singing, books, and board games. She is my kind of girl. PR assistant at Rosend Tech. We know she dislikes going out. A little bit of information for her personality. So we can take this little tidbit of information as well. It will update Juliet as being friends with Cassandra, and update Cassandra as being friends with Juliet. It will also update Cassandra as being engaged in torture based on the fact that it just is torture and cruelty by my friend. I don't think we should take that, because I don't it's... Yes. This is where this game gets a little bit profile-y. And it looks like they first met each other at the Freedom Plaza protest. Her interest in politics increased, seemingly because of her classes? Looks like we have a contact number for Juliet. Interesting. So now the listener can track those telephone calls there. Also going to update the profile picture as well. So if we go back to the listener here, we'll see a call to an unknown person. Welcome to Rosen Tech. This is PR Assistant Juliet Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Hello, Juliet Carrington. This is Esther. You sound so official at work. Oh, hi, ma'am. Okay, this is her mother. Make sure you're home for dinner tonight. Looks like she is involved in that group as well, but we kind of knew that already. We know Victor Rosen is her boss. But we're also going to add this in here because it's presumably a bit interesting. If she's planning on going out on Friday night, especially with her interest in not going out, it's a little bit weird. So it looks like the Carringtons have their own website. Jonathan and Esther Carrington, so we know that's her mother. They have an address. Alright. They have a house in Mallory Court. Alright, we also have Juliet Carrington on here. We're going to update the profile picture. We can say she was born on the 14th of February 1992. We also know her favourite colour is red. Okay, well, our guy got angry at us for getting the favourite colour red because, well, he did. Alright, looks like we found the conflict here, so she decided to end her band career once she was single again. I don't know when this was written. This was July 5th, 2016. So it looks like she may have broken up with her boyfriend here. So it looks like the profile page was updated on the February 14th. So that is after the picture with her being in the band. So it looks like she now is single and has ended her band career. But it looks like we do have the band name, The Targets. Hancock Harrison. Alright, looks like we have alias for Harrison as well. We're finding a lot of information today. And yeah, we do see her as a former member. So we throw this on Juliet's profile here. Another profile picture of her. And we also see her alias was Tubman. It's an interesting alias. So it looks like the Thought website is having a little bit of a hissy fit and is infecting Orwell in some capacity. The music on it's kind of fun though, I like it. Oh, looks like we do have some more chat sessions. Oh, Cassandra is speaking to Juliet. Interesting. Has she been released from custody? Oh, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Okay. So they're just discussing Cassandra's disappearance. They do not know that she's been arrested, so... Oh. See, this just screwed me over. So because I put the I am a lawyer part, we changed our occupation to lawyer. Hopefully I can change that back and fix that mistake. Basically, the system that we are here, Orwell, or we have a system which automatically reads everything. Every like fake tweet or Facebook post or chat message or whatever. We interpret it and put it into the database. We're kind of the middleman here. And I interpreted that incorrectly. So it looks like Harrison apparently planned the Freedom Plaza protest. That is conflicting with something we don't know yet, so we'll see if we can find that information out here. Okay, so it looks like we might need to take this torture and cruelty part to progress here. I'm not seeing anything else I can do right now, so I'm just going to enable this and upload it. They didn't trigger anything. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band. So Harrison may have quit the band too. So it looks like the conflict is coming from here. So this is Cassandra, to those who want to pronounce the name correctly. She's saying that Juliet organized the protest, which conflicts with Harrison did all the planning for it. So I don't know which one would be better to take. I'm leaning towards this one just based on Juliet saying it. I don't know. We have another call coming in here. Juliet to Harrison. Looks like Harrison is just a bit of a knob. So this is why you did it, to make me call you back? Oh, so this is the kind of hacking of the Thought website right now. Oh, you bailed out Thought. Okay, so Harrison left Thought. Thought didn't do anything since Abe disappeared. Oh, it looks like Harrison writes her an opinion column for the paper. Looks like Juliet's more into keeping those memories of Thought alive, which is a bit curious. Anyway, let's upload a whole bunch of this data to Oswell, or to Orwell here. So Abe here is actually Abraham Goldfells. So he vanished after possibly founding Thought. Yeah, we've got Harrison hiding information on the Thought blog. He also hides stuff on his own personal timeline, so that is curious. And of course he closes out his column here on April 8th. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Fairview or Bonton. So he's kind of predicting the event, which is a little bit suspicious. So they actually have the music from the targets. I don't like it. Email address for Hancock, or Harrison O'Donnell. So that's going to give us some more information in Listener, probably. So it looks like Harrison is being blackmailed into the bombings, or having his names on the bombings. We have a bank account number for Harrison, which might be of interest. Alright, and he has a reply to the hacker guy. So she planned a protest at Stelligan University. So we know they had a protest, or it seems like they had a protest, but this is conflicting, so we'll leave it for now till we find the conflict. So we're just looking at Harrison's bank account here. He has a lot going to the drugs and pharma. Frequent customer at the Bonton drugstore. He has health insurance. Received a large payment from the National Beholder, which is the paper he works for, so... We'll definitely upload the drug transactions. We'll say he has health insurance as well. That might be of interest to us. Or the fact that he has 2 health insurances, is curious. Security warning, unrecognized access to account. Dear Mr. O'Donnell. So he has got now an email that we hacked into his bank. This is the Wall of Text. This is his blog here. Right. So it looks like he's saying that he organized a protest at Stelligan, but I don't know. Maybe she did. He lives in a trailer, apparently. We'll add that up here. So we have a conflict here. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. That's been the party premise ever since 2009. And ever since been working like a charm. This is what he wrote on his column, April 8th, 2017. Back here, November 5th, 2013. How mind-bogglingly stupid the government plan is. So this might be why he got involved. These are his opinions back here. But then this is like 4 years later. So I think I'm going to add this to Orwell for now. I'm feeling like Harrison has had a bit of a change of mind. So if he lives in a trailer here, we actually have on his bank account, he has a payment to Outskirt Camping lot on Wi-Fi monthly. So that might be of interest to his address. I feel like Juliet might have planned this. Maybe Harrison did. Either way, we can certainly link a protest of the group here, the Thought, that's the one, the Thought, to the campus, which indicates the bombing as well. But we still need to find the third location, as Sims has reminded us here. So we've got another conversation here. Knock knock, Harrison. The Thoughts are free once again. We're not done yet, you and me. But first I must turn to another. Okay. So it looks like we might be able to look at the Thought website again. Let's have a look here. Looking at Hancock, Harrison, whatever his name is, Harrison O'Donnell. A message left by Goldfells. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought. So he was actively recruiting members there. And it looks like because it's being referred to as a debate club here, we have a debate club invitation just to overlook here as well. And it looked like we have a Concerned One here who is called Nina. I think we've seen Concerned One before, the name before. But it looks like Harrison, aka Hancock, invited Nina to join the Thought, which is interesting. Alright, so we now have a new target called Nina. So, just been reading through some more of the Thought website here. Another article did unlock. I'm not sure how these articles are unlocking. Normally they're behind 404 walls, but found another one here. Hancock saying that they should hold a demonstration at a government building. And Concerned One here saying they should hold something at the Bonton Mall. We're gonna have to investigate which one is the most likely here, as this could be the target for the next bomb. So we found some more notes by Concerned One here. This is where I saw the name. Concerned One. Please reconsider. Guy hurt there was only a goddamn cop. So she kind of despises law enforcement a bit. We'll update that to her profile. They had it coming for long. It was messy, I know. All the way back to the thing I organized. Or I messed up organizing. So she definitely organized something. This was written on July 12th, so she organized something before July 12th. Now this here was written on July 24th, but a year before. So it's quite possible that their first protest was at the Mall, because she apparently helped organize it. Okay, so I'm not seeing any other information here. The only thing we have to go on is the fact that she helped organize something. Our good friend Nina here. I'm feeling as though we should go with that. We have to make the decision here, though. So right now, our advisor here is interrogating Cassandra. So this is interesting. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Sims. Great, Sims, you can go fuck yourself. I already told another guy everything over and over again. It wasn't me who hurt the office. We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you're in custody again. But that's not what this is about. We're investigating the bombing at the Freedom Plaza and Stelligan. I just want to ask you some questions, cooperate, and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stelligan. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stelligan, maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called Thought. What? They had nothing to do with it? I'll talk to my lawyer right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours, Joseph Langley? My boyfriend? You know that. We know a lot about you, Miss Watergate. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They got a nice company, don't they? Association with criminal case against their daughter. Yet again, it could hurt them badly. Alright. So, she basically knows we're spying on her right now. Oh, that's not great. Why are we telling her this information? I don't know. First, I went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know a person going by the name of Nina has plans to storm a mall. Do you know which one? Yeah, Mall was mentioned once or twice. I think it was that huge place, the Circle Mall. Circle Mall, are you completely sure? Yes. Yes, I do think so. Alright, this will have to suffice. Wait, what about this reflecting positive on me, huh? Your cooperation was noted. All will be dealt with in due time. Goodbye. Alright, so we're adding to Cassandra's profile here the Circle Mall as evidence and evacuation in progress. Better keep our fingers crossed that we're right and that we're not too late already. Now all we can do is wait. Homemade explosive device had been found by the local police unit on the scene of the Circle Mall. We did it! Next up, we'll pull this Nina apart and find out who's really responsible for all this mess. Really great work. Get some rest. You deserve it. First, I don't know here. Juliet was going out. Doesn't like going out. It's fishy. And she's presumably near the Mall. We're getting some information there. Like, they're evacuating near the Mall. I don't know. Fishy. Well, that was an eventful day 2 of Orwell. Let us log off for the night.